this thing going. Do. 100%.
Right now, I have a goal now.
Sign myself into the computer. Oh, hey, wild woman. Thank you. Appreciate that compliment. Yeah, just kind of getting ourselves ready here. A little late on stream today, just because we were doing some meetings for our upcoming shows. So, kind of figuring some things out for Feral by Pawstar, which is our convention brand for Ren Fair stuff. Anonymous, hi, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Just kind of getting myself all ready. Wait for people to kind of filter in here a little bit. Anonymous, I've seen you on my streams, I'm pretty sure. Refresh my memory. I do see a lot of people in the course of the places I got to. Are you from a convention generally, or just from TikTok streams, Anonymous? Okay, fix that there. I don't think I let my timer run from yesterday, so I need to fix my time here for 57:07, 5:07. Okay, 05, cool. And we're gonna get working back on our spike waterfall cage collars then. Okay, your account got banned. Oh, Coco and Idiots. Oh, hi. Okay, do I do shark tails? We've never been commissioned for a shark tail, but we're not opposed. We are taking custom commissions right now too, so y'all welcome to hang out and hit us up for commissions on Pawstar.com. Hey Ruby, you wanna stop spamming there, otherwise I'm gonna mute you. Gonna mute you. Alright. Yeah. Boop. Okay. No more. Alright. So, what we're working on right today is going to be our waterfall cage collars. I was working on these on stream last time. So, these were in progress. We were working on them, and so now we're going to continue working on that. I do have a bunch of new things that we've been developing, including some of our embroidery for items that we've released before, like our lunar collection. Color swaps for a lot of our leather things, like what we're working on today, is available in a custom set that you can order. You can configure all the horizontal, vertical pieces and the hardware in there, as well as custom commissions right now and a whole bunch of really new products. If you're part of our Club Pawstar, you do get first access to those as well. Can't wait for you to come to Canada. Yeah, no, we're looking to do some Canada shows, as well as maybe Mexico, for like Confuror, as well as Eurofurence and maybe some international shows too. Love your tail, says Crypto. Thank you. Yeah, this is an example of one of our possum tails. I put some battle armor pieces on here because that's kind of what I do. But no, they're super fun. I like how they waggle. And my shirt, yeah, no. I saw this come up on Shark Robot, and like I do, I was like, hey, look, every time they send out the email, I'm like, oh, I'm safe. There's no merch I want. This time they got me though. This is from a while ago. So the collars I'm making today are like a triple stack collar. Do you come to UK? Asks, who is that? I liked Inos. Not yet. Can I see some tails? Asks Frosty. What kind of tails are you interested in? Because we make a lot, both kitty, fox, bunny, bear, possum tails, skunk tails. We make a lot of different kinds of tails. So let me know what you're interested in. All right. So now I'm going to put my markings on these so that way I can punch these out. So that way I can work and talk at the same time. It's all good. So I'm gonna make sure that I get my hole spacing lined up correctly, because that is important for these, because they all have to line up at the end. So that's a quality point. Did you dye your hair since yesterday? It looks different. I didn't dye yet. Still got some bleach. I'm gonna probably throw that in here maybe tonight. if possible. Fox tails, please. You're wearing the Ren Fair possum tail. How do I get one? They are coming back to the website very soon. We're going to be having possum redo, as well as some of the mini, like the mini possum keychains. Those are currently, I think, available. Let me show you some of the tails we have. Let me sneak my thing through here. Okay. Hey, Tyler. Welcome to the stream. So these are examples of some of the bear tails. Yeah, we do make bear tails, bear and bunny. So these examples, some of the little possum keychains, and they have squeakers in them, so they're super fun. As well as some of the things we have, like the Hell of a Hound, like I have, is available in a color swap, so you can pick the base color and the hardware color. Color swaps for some of our tri-ring colors. This is like a pastel variant. And even some of the other things that we have, like the fleece-lined ones. So yeah, we'll hop on over to the tails. Y'all want to see some foxtails? We'll take a look at those. Therian masks are coming very soon. I had my first samples of those. I sent to KatsuCon, so I don't have any to show on stream today, but those are coming in both the Anubis ones as well as other animals like fox and wolf. Do you have an online shop? If yes, do you ship to Germany? Yes, we have an online shop, link in bio. You can shop with us online. See, Bear's Tails 2. Let's see what I got. How much for a full fursuit? We don't do full fursuits at the moment, but we are working towards some options, probably starting with Therian masks. Let's see. So bear tails, fox tails. Yeah, eyeliner is definitely like a practice over time. It takes a steady hand, and I'm like a one-trick pony. I do this like same thing all the time. Mini tails versus, these are stripy kitty tails. Not exactly what I'm looking for. Mini versus full-size comparison for these. There we go. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. So these ones here. Mini versus full-size, 24 inches versus 36. So seeing what these look like, let me give you a little bit of a better angle so you can see. So full size, mini for size comparison. I'm about 6 feet tall for your reference. And then versus the possum, which is kind of what I'm wearing. That one's a floor dragger for sure though. So that's a stripy foxtail. These are the minis that we have. It's orange, black, okay. What other colors? Let's see. Hello, Cat Fur, and hello, Mackenzie. Seeing you in Spain. Heck yeah. I love them, says Frosty Paws. Do you have, like, paws? Yeah, let me try to find paws and also bear tails. Let's see. Let me over here. Yeah, lunar shirt's super fun. Is the tail you're wearing a possum tail? Asks Oliver. Yes. Do they move? On their own, they do not. They're not a mechanical tail, but they do have good waggle to them. I am also working a new style that have a tail spine in them as well. So let's see. Let me find some bear tails here. Paws, pawlets, paw mitts. Now here's some of the ones like the paws that we have, which are the full hand paws. There we go. So these are example of our paw mitts. We have them both standard and stripy, as well as we're coming out with the claw mitts version of these, which have 3D printed claws on them too. They'll be available in black as well as like bone. So that way you can, configure whatever style of paw you want and then have claw options for them as well. Cat fur, do you do cat tails? Yes. And then Catherine, odd question, do you do custom colors? Yes, we do custom colors, and we are open to commissions right now on our website, link in bio. I love your ears, thank you. These are our Yip Tip. I did purple today. I figured like purple and pink would look really cool, like do a Cheshire stuff. But I'm doing this with like a possum tail, so it's super fun. Wolf tail, yeah, let's take a look. And I'm still looking for bear tails. I didn't forget about that one. So our wolf tails are of a couple different variety. Either going to be like solid colors or like our Wolf Plus tails, which are like a multi-tone. These are two samples of those. This is like a lime black purple or a Timberwolf black white. So these ones here. Where did you get that collar? I made it actually in stream yesterday. This is the gray one, I think it is. So this is our Hell of a Hound collar. You can purchase on our website, link in bio for that. Let's see. So do you work on Therian masks? We also do other types of masks. Aside from Therian masks, would be my animal type masks. What other masks would you be interested in looking at? I do a cyber respirator for our Gothic brand. So I guess let me know what other kind of mask you're looking for. Let's see if I can find some tails, some bear tails. Do you have mechanical ears? No, I don't. I don't make the mechanical ears. We used to make sleeves for the Nekomimi moving ears, but we do not make any mechanical ears. Spooky, I mean, your hair looks amazing with the ear collar. Thank you. That was a fun little choice for today. I figured I'd make it up. How do you like your job? I love it. It's just me being me, representing myself as the critter that I am, and helping other people to realize their true selves, and make fun accessories for people at the same time. It's a win-win. I would love like a jaw mask that opens up like a wolf one. Oh, so instead of like just a top, you want a bottom jaw with like a hinge, right? It sounds like that's what you're looking for. Yeah, let's see. Catherine Lee, my kiddo wants her own tail. I want to get her something more her style. Yeah, we have a bunch of options on our website, so you can check us out and shop with us online. Once again, the link for our website is in our bio. I'm trying to find out where my bear tails are. Let's see. Dandy's Wolf, welcome. Welcome back. Doop-de-doop. Doop-de-doop. There we go. Boop, boop. Easy peasy. So, I'm trying to think where the bear tail box is, because I know we have them around with the rest of these 3100. So run through my inventory here. Full paws, ears. We do make them. I'm running out of, bunny tails, getting close here. Yeah, asking the one critter. I don't normally go into logistics as much, so I'm not quite as conversant. These are examples of some of our puff tails that we use for like bunnies, and there's a different bear shape too that's a little bit more rounded, but it also is in a similar kind of form factor. So we have them. Maybe just look up on our website, but if you don't see them, just ask us on our website. Stream is so cool to find out more about the brand. Heck yeah. No, I love sharing both about the creative process, making things, about Pawstar in general, furry fandom. I'm all here and love to just hang out and chat. That's why we are here after all, right? So we can get our social bits on for the time we're here. Okay. So that's our run through the catalog. And let's make some collars, shall we? Soup Kitchen System, thanks so much. I'm just asking because I want to buy my partner something and they love bears. Yeah, we make both bear ears in both a headband variety as well as clip-ons, as well as bear tails. Spooky, do y'all do customs? Do you have specific things to choose from only? Both. So our standard catalog items have a lot of options available for them. So you can pick the different color and style and suit one for your outfit, as well as we are taking commissions right now too. So you can go on our website, link in bio, and request a custom commission, and then we'll make a cart just for you. Yeah, definitely check us out. Okay, so I put the markings on this. I'm gonna go ahead and punch some holes in this collar so we can add the hardware pieces onto here. Hope everybody's doing well today and staying warm. I know this is a little bit of a cold snap. We were all expecting that winter would be close on to the end. And here we are kind of dealing with, I think, the last cold breath of winter coming our way. So, you know, it is Valentine's Day, or what is it? Singles Day? It's non-Valentine's Day.
Well, tomorrow is discount candy and flowers.
Discount candy day, yeah. I'm gonna be hitting that up too. It's so hot over for you. Where are you at? Yeah, it's in the high 20s up here today, but it's gonna go down to, I think, single digits for us getting on towards next week. Angel, hello. Welcome to the stream today. How durable are the clip-on ears? They always look like they'll fall off with any slight movement. We use like an alligator clip, not alligator clip, but it's like a 2-prong hair clip for them. They hold pretty well. I'm always under the mind that things can be improved. So even though I think that they're perfectly fine, I'm always looking for ways to make them better, but not bad. Spooky, thank you much for answering questions. I made sure to follow so I can check the site ASAP. Thank you. Daughter is telling everyone they're her Valentine. Oh, preach. Yeah, we have a lot of conventions and shows lined up, and so our crew is currently at KatsuCon in National Harbor, Maryland, and this next weekend we're going to be going to Fur Squared and Con Nuga. Quinn, looks so cool. Love the fit. Thank you. You didn't even see my possum tail yet, so I got this stuff, and then from the back, possum tail battle armor things. You know, we're just kind of playing around with some concepts for our Feral by Pawstar brand too, so it was always fun too. I enjoy cosplaying everywhere really, but then at work especially. You know, it's Foxy Friday, so I felt I'd put a couple extra fun pieces on for today's stream. Yeah, Dandy's Woo, thanks so much. I'm asking because I want to buy my partner something, and they love bears. Heck yeah. Jack, tell my Valentine's Day, happy Valentine's Day, beautiful, please. Aw, preach. Do I have shark tail? If so, possible to order. We've never made shark tails yet. We did have somebody recently request to make an orca tail, and shark tails are not too far from that. Okay. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Taking out the trash. Hi, are you a furry? Don't mean disrespectful, just asking. Yeah, I am both furry and Therian. Just me being me. In a world where enjoying cosplay and the ability to build community with other people who also like wearing ears, paws, and tails. So yeah, both of those things. How much do tails cost? Tails start at like a micro key, like the keychain style, like $20 up to like the possum tails. These ones I think are like 75. Generally tails cost about 40 and 50 bucks. Lemon Mikeway, thank you. Furry and Therian as well. Welcome to our stream. We make a safe place here for everybody, and we all are respectful in our community, so. Possum tail, yeah, I know, it's so fun. I love to make stuff like this myself, but I don't have a lot of space to make and store stuff. Feels, right? The fur and materials and all the machinery to make these things does take up some space. That's why we have this giant building to do that in, so, you know, like you do. Can you order online? If yes, where? Yeah, we have our website is in our profile name, so link in bio, you can shop with us on there. Spooky, not gonna lie, I used to judge furries hard until I got a chance to speak with them. They're sweet. Yes, a lot of people that don't really understand the furry fandom, or they see that and they're just weirded out rather than actually interacting with things and showing some genuine curiosity. Like, what is this about? And then so you realize that it's really quite harmless and people are just nerding out about what they want to do and what they want to be. That's fine. Yeah. Is it morning now? Here it's getting to be early evening. 5 o'clock here, Central Standard Time. Actually, a compliment and interest for the possum tail from my TikTok yesterday. Heck yeah. You got one too, right? Let's see. Being weird is better than being normal because normal is boring. I agree with you wholeheartedly. I really do. All right, so these collars are all going to be our waterfall style ones, which is going to be this. So I need to make the center points. We're going to go ahead and get on that one. Yeah, we've been doing a lot of research and development for some new products, so I'm really excited for them to come out. Obviously, whoever is in our Club Pawstar, they're going to get 7-day early access to all of our new releases. As well, we also take a lot of the stuff to conventions too, so there's a lot of rarities that you'll see at conventions when you end up going out there. So you got the possum tail as soon as it dropped. Nice. Heck yeah. Wouldn't say I've been converted, but absolutely interested in learning about it, says Spooky. Yeah, it's super fun, especially if you go to conventions. That's where you're going to really have the full breadth of experience of people meeting up in the furry fandom. So I definitely would recommend it if you've never been and are curious about it. Check out a smaller furry convention near you. I'm almost certain there is one near you because they are all over the world, so definitely check it out. All right, making my middle pieces for the ring holders at the moment. Do you sell wings or something like that? One of my theory types is a magpie. Currently, we don't do wings. However, we've done a little bit of R&D. Because one of the people that work here is interested in wings for a personal project, so we may be doing that at some point. But in this moment, we are just too far committed with our current development to get into wings at the moment. You're a magpie, yeah.
I'm literally getting a magpie tattoo. It's my birthday.
Nice, I love that.
So, hello, fellow magpie.
Hello, fellow magpie from the magpie over here. Let's see, those ears are fire. Yeah, no, I love these Yip Tip ears. Cool t-shirt, thank you. Yeah, I wear this one sometimes whenever I'm going to be doing a fun stream or whatever, so I feel like I'd get into that. I'm sad I won't be able to see your shop at conventions because I live in Germany. Do you do Eurofurence? Because we're thinking about going to that show. If we can make it work out anyway, we'd love to be there. So that's definitely on our to-dos for this year. 4, 5, 6 black rings, so I need 5 black rings here. Just like to count out my numbers beforehand, because otherwise I get too into talking with everybody and I just go into autopilot and start putting the wrong hardware on the collars, which doesn't do anybody any good, because I need to undo my work, and I'm not a fan of that. Never heard of that. Yeah, check out Eurofurence. That one, I want to believe it's not Hamburg, but it's somewhere. It's close. It's very close to you. Let's see, Spooky. I've only ever heard bad parts about furries, but actually researching, they're actually adorable and wholesome too. Yeah, for people that like to just, off the cuff, just make assumptions about people, which is never really a good thing to do in the first place. But then about an entire community of people without doing due diligence and research, I think furries get a bad rap quite a bit. And there's a lot of people like to throw shade or say they have litter boxes in classrooms and any number of absurd things that people like to say. I guess rather than just understanding something, showing curiosity is often the best way to go about it. And, you end up making connections you might not have expected and learning a lot of things. And it helps you broaden your own horizons and grow. Just like anything, it's not good to just cast, judgments on something before you actually have seen or experienced it yourself, That's just kind of closed-minded and bigoted. I don't dig that. So, putting some of these rings on here. These are one of my favorite collars to make because they have some fun techniques to do. And I developed these a long time ago, but I'm still making them to this day. Like a lot of our catalog items, I've been making things for 22 years now, but I'm still making some of the products we've been making since year 1. So that's, I don't know, it's kind of neat to see stuff that is both, new items coming in the catalog as well as, old legacy products that we're still selling even from year 1 to this year, like our Kitty Bell collar. Same product from 20 years ago, 22 years ago, still selling it. Let's see, Spooky. Yeah, it's wild. I started recommending people to research instead. It's a fun genre of fashion, for sure. I agree. Umar, hello, how are you again? I'm great, actually. Today, we had a meeting for our Feral by Pawstar for guiding some of our future development as we continue to book new Ren fairs for our Feral brand. And I did a little bit of communication regarding some of our upcoming shows, too. So, yeah, it's going to be a really fun lineup this year. We're going to hit a lot of Ren fairs, which is new, a lot of prides, a lot of anime shows, a lot of furry shows. Hamburg, yeah, that's right. Yeah, Hamburg is where Eurofurence is, and I thought that was. I kind of remembered that in the back of my mind. Do you come to SoCal cons fairs at all? We are going to be at Furry Weekend at LA coming up, Spicy Tuna. And also, we did just come back from Further Confusion. That was the first time we've been out to California for that show in 16 years. So we're going to try to make it out that way a little bit more often as time goes on. It just really depends on what our schedule looks like and what's available for us as well. There we go. I probably could just do a bunch of these and then turn the camera so I could show you that part, but I'll do my best at it. Hey, Sev. Welcome to the stream. Yep. making some of the same collars we were making yesterday. If anybody was here on that one, we were kind of working on some of our cage collars. We do have Dark Force Fest coming up, which is a cyber gothic industrial music event and festival in Parsippany, New Jersey, early May. Yeah, check out the shop. Check out the shop, Vine. Spicy Tuna getting back to the furry side of things too after being bullied out of it. Yeah, that's the sad part too. When people, you know, they leave because they get bullied from people that aren't even in the fandom. Just people that, oh, you look weird or you're deviant. Like, yeah, please be deviant. The world needs more of that for sure. Yeah, the world is very boring when everybody is just, you know, trying to push people into the same box. Like, you're not shaped like this box. Why push people into this box? Yeah, no, these are super fun. I've got them on my possum tail too, Sev. Yeah, the possum tails are really fun. Yeah, life's too short to really get hung up on that kind of stuff, honestly. Like, if that's a problem that you see in the world, like, I think the furry fandom is a big problem. There's things that are really actually problems in the world that are not the furry fandom, so. Yeah, people who bully furries are either very uneducated or can't handle that people love themselves. There you go. Yeah, just being able to be yourself and be proud to be that. So, you know, that's the important thing. Instead of like pushing people into things that is not their interest group, like how about just let people be themselves? How about that, right? Yeah. What is being made? I am working on our waterfall cage collar, the spike version. So these are the pieces I'm working on the center points at the moment. These are also available in a color swap version like these, so you can pick the different colors of leather. I make them, so, you know, and I guarantee my work for life. It's all quality stuff. Remind me of Postal Dude. This is a compliment. I don't know Postal Dude. I know that's where that is in internet history, but I feel like that might have been something I missed. That tail's amazing, says Sev. Spicy Tuna loves all that, those pieces. Oh no, I just found you. I love you already. Oh my god, thank you. Appreciate that. Spooky. At Spooky. Sweet was when I was young and almost 30 now. Yeah. And the furry fandom, like, we've been around, at least as far as Pawstar, in the community since 2003, when we were founded. I myself had gone to a couple of furry shows beforehand, but then realizing, thinking back about my life, I think I'm probably more had a lot more theory and tendencies than I did before, and then found the furry fandom later on in life, and then I was like, okay, cool, found a community here, let's continue to build that for people, right? Spicy Tuna, definitely seen you guys before online, 100%. Did you post on DeviantArt back in the day? A little bit. We were on DA. We have not been on there in quite some time. It's not really like an active community for us, and I don't even know how busy DA is these days anyway. Vine. I was uneducated, never bullied, just judged them. I feel bad. That's okay. And see, to me, people are going to naturally make judgments and assessments. That's kind of what we do. That's what our brains are made to do. But the idea that maybe over time you can see and get more experience and have the opportunity to at least educate yourself and then be able to form another opinion if what you were, you know, the opinions you had before were not serving you or were, you know, maybe even harmful. So, you know, the idea that people, at least giving people the good grace to, you know, come up to change in life if they want to. Obviously, you can lead a horse to water, so, but you can't make them drink. So if people really want to have that change for themselves, if they do, but people also, some people are just going to stay in that little safe little bubble that is their world forever, because everything else outside of that is scurry. It's very scurry to them, right? Yeah, Luna shirt. And then I was doing that my Hell of a Hound collar too. Yeah, I feel I do have a fun Friday fit, right? Foxy Fridays. Back around 2006-ish, Roger Shop, wearing something's posting on there. Yeah, very likely. Vine, I only have a cheap set of black ears and black tail. Once I save some money, I'll buy from you. Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, we're still making them. We still do all the color options. And we have a huge catalog of options plus color swaps and commissions. So you can build pretty much everything within the head-to-toe looks we have. And we are introducing new types of products all the time. Oh, thanks, Kuro. Thanks for posting that. Do you sell the chunky collars you have on? Spicy Tuna. Yes, I do. This particular product is the Hell of a Hound collar. Spooky, I'm part of the goth, so I realize that furry is literally just a different style. Nothing wrong with them. Absolutely. And it's kind of funny, too, because our brand is kind of like a bridge between those two communities, because Pawstar is more on the cosplay apparel side, whether you're doing kimono mimi or furry or Therian, like they suit for all of those products. And our Darkstar Fusion brand is cyber gothic and industrial. So between those two things, like that's what we sell. It's kind of funny. I was at Further Confusion and heard someone just like talking about us, like, "Oh, are you Pawstar? Like the Pawstar?" I'm like, "Yes, we are the Pawstar. It's good to see you. Good to be back." And then they were talking to their friend, and their friend was saying, "Yeah, like Pawstar's one of the first dark furry brands." I'm like, "I've never heard dark furry brand," but yes, that totally does suit our vibe very well. So it's a very apt observation of who we are. I say I never really know. I mean, like getting feedback, right, from people and seeing what their perception is of you. And for us, I mean, thankfully, like we always represent ourselves honestly and, you know, try to operate with integrity within the community. So I feel like people generally feel very positively about our brand. And so, you know, it's nice at least to get feedback. And if it wasn't positive, I'd see what I can do, obviously, to make things better for people. Because I want to leave people with a good impression and a smile on their face whenever, you know, they leave our booth. So that's my goal. Let's see, Spooky, Spicy Tuna talking to Spooky. Me too. I said I already dressed like I'm dead, so what's some dog ears gonna do? There you go. Live life, it's short, you only get one, so at least enjoy yourself for the time you're here, right? Let's see, I'm agreeing. Glad furries are so sweet and understanding, to be honest. Yeah, I like it when everybody in the chat too is also being super nice and kind to each other. That's the kind of energy and vibe that I always want to have as well. Let's see, Spooky. Honestly, love that. The darker version of furries are my favorite. Pastel furries? Yeah, no, pastel goth is a thing, and pastel goth furries is also a thing. The new Groot. What do you make? New Groot, we make cosplay apparel and accessories, ears, paws, tails, leather goods, accessories, all made by us here in Racine, Wisconsin, and all of our products do have a lifetime warranty. You're welcome to shop with us for any of these stuff that we make on Pawstar. You find our link in our bio. Okay, get some more of these pieces, and we'll put some more rings on here now that I put the vertical pieces, all the extra holes in those. I need a new tail. My old one broke. Is it one of our tails? If it is, it does have a lifetime warranty, and you can send it in and we'll repair or replace for free. All you need to do is just contact us online, let us know it was one of our products. We'll give you any care instructions for pre-washing the tail before sending it to us, and then you pay shipping to us, and then we repair or replace, pay shipping back to you. So all you gotta do is pay shipping one way, that's it. Or literally just get it into our hands. We've even started accepting some of our repairs at convention now. Back when we used to do that, like we had problems, now we're trying to do that again, just to make it a little bit easier for y'all if you do have warranty needs to be addressed. So, it's actually so adorable. I love the name too. Yeah, no, all of our stuff is really fun for both, you know, who we are representing ourselves as a brand, as well as the names for us, you know, as the people who are, you know, the forward-facing stuff. You like turtles? And that's fun. Turtles are cool. I used to really like watching Ninja Turtles back in the day when I was a kiddo. Like way back in the day, like the original cartoon, I was all over it. But, you know, that is definitely a part of history. I feel like a lot of furries in their formative years like Ninja Turtles too, right? Vine, what do you do if ears or tails get dirty? Can they go in the washing machine? Yeah, tails especially. Ears, because of the plastic portion in them, I would recommend hand washing in ears. But the tails can definitely go in the washing machine. Cold water, light detergent. Never throw fake fur in the dryer. Always let it air dry. Aside from that, I still recommend that the best way to wash them is in a sink or basin. Collar's so dope, we gotta save it for it. Yeah. No, they are a decent bit of work, but definitely well worth it. I was thinking about adding in a Hell of a Hound, like the cuffs, so that way people want to do different types of looks for like Chun-Li or Bowser Bowsette, then they can do that as well. There we go. Oh, yeah, your tail that broke was not one of ours? Yeah. Yeah, if you have one of our tails and it breaks, the stuffing settles, seam rips, that is repaired, warranted for life, so you can just send it in and we'll repair it for you. As people get really attached to their cosplay, and with, you know, reasonably so. like if you spend a lot of time and you have experience in that tail, like it starts to grow on you, you know, because it's now part of your story. So of course you want to keep that thing around as long as possible. So, and I know that, I get that, because I do the same things with my products, so I'm there with you. But yeah, so that's why we like to support both our customers as well as our products. Do I have? Yeah, make sure I have the right number of these rings. Always, like I say, I go into autopilot and I just make them all black by accident. Let's see. I like Golden Girls too. I'm a Gen Alpha who likes millennial shows. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. I've watched my share of Golden Girls and Family Feud and every, you know, I mean, Family Feud's still running, you know, obvi, but, you know, I've watched my share of late 80s, early 90s sitcoms and whatnot. Believe you me. I grew up watching Simpsons like everybody else. All right. So yeah, this portion is takes a moment, but is honestly really important in getting all of the rings on. You like Alf? Wow, it's been a hot minute since I've seen Alf. Did you watch both the live action or the cartoon? That would be the question there. Jay, welcome. And Xmas the editor, love the ears. Thank you. These are my Yip Tip ears today. They're not mine, they're just loaners for the day. I was gonna wear my Midnight Minx ears because those are actually my favorites, but I forgot them at home, so digging in inventory today it is. Live action? Yeah. That was such a off the wall. It's definitely like a left turn to like traditional sitcoms at the time. Like that one, like Sabrina, I think kind of had the same vibes about that, like the kind of like live action puppet stuff going on, which is kind of neat. I liked it. I didn't watch as much Elf though. I did watch some, but not a ton. Yeah. Oh, let's see, Vine, it's already midnight, so I'm gonna check out the shop and then go to sleep. Yeah, have a good rest, and hopefully I'll catch you on another one of our, the lives coming up. Yeah, if anybody's gonna be in the Milwaukee area coming up next weekend, we have First Squared, I will be there. Also, people in the Chicago area tomorrow, I'm gonna be vending an event called Booze and Pancakes down at Reggie's Rock Club in Chicago. So anybody can come check us out there. And then we'll also be at Con Nuga from Chattanooga, Tennessee as well. Got to go. Oh, thank you, Turtles. Appreciate you stopping by to watch. Aside from those, we do have Indiana Comic-Con and Anime Detour coming up would be our next shows. So anybody in those areas, like we make it all over the country. So wherever you are at, we're likely doing a show near you. And then if you're international, just hang tight. We're working on getting out to see you as well. I want to make sure that we can get around a little bit. Is that a Luna shirt? Yes, yes it is. I thought it'd be really fun to wear that on stream today. Normally I like take into my more prized articles of clothing and I wear them for special occasions or cons. So I figured I'd bust out the Luna shirt today. Heck yeah. Okay, so this is an example of one of the front middle pieces that we use for the collars, and then I just attach these to the base layer once I get that far. So I'll work on that. Be at Indiana Comic-Con. Yeah, I've not been to that one before, but I hear very good things about it. And I don't think we've ever actually vended Indiana Comic-Con as a show. Generally, we tend to go to furry and anime shows. And of course, now we're starting to book Ren fairs as we have launched the Feral by Pawstar brand. You're first as well. Heck yeah. Are you going to be going for autographs or shopping, or what's your main draw for wanting to go to Indie Comic Con? I would want to know. All right. Yeah, these go together pretty quickly, but I've got a few of them to make. This is a decently large order. I mean, going in general, mainly autos. Oh yeah, I forgot that the comic shows, they also have sometimes auto stuff going on, or people doing like the wraps and like all the drift cars and stuff. That's also a big draw for that kind of stuff. Like we have like all the autos are kind of a different portion of the anime shows as well. And people all their wraps and their kitted out drift cars and stuff. That's definitely a thing. Oh yeah, Turtles is gone. They have so many good guests at Indie Comic Con. Supposedly the voice of Roxanne will be Roxanne Wolf. I don't know. Oh, Roxanne Wolf. Oh, Roxy. Wow. From Five Nights, right? That's cool. I did not know that. Yeah, especially if you have like a decently good guest draw. I feel like there's the people that want to go, like 1, hang out with their friends, 2, do shopping, 3, to go get autographs and meet celebs, right? So those are very common things to do at the different shows, which are great. Like if you've never been to any of the shows, like there's so many things to do. You've got Friday, Saturday, Sunday to go and experience all the things. So, you know, it kind of goes fast. And then before you know it, it's over and then you kind of get con crash. Oh, yeah. Brandon Rogers. Wow. Yeah, no, it's like, there's a lot of different shows and a lot of different names that get booked for these shows. So it's nice to be able to, you know, have access to go and check them out, or at least to kind of look and see who's on the guest list, you know, if you're going to go check them out. Yeah, come say hi to you guys again. I did see you at MFF 2024. Thank you, Timothy. Yeah, MFF is one of our favorite shows, and it was our first furry show we ever did in 2005. So it's definitely got a very special place in our hearts here at Pawstar, especially for me too, because that was my first convention I ever went to in 2002. So yeah, very fun show. It's grown to be very, very big. But it's got such a good wholesome group of people to go to it, and yeah, definitely would recommend it if you have I guess if you're first getting into it, or for people who are seasoned and have gone to a lot of furry cons, because I know for me, like sometimes you get overwhelmed with a lot of people, and there's a lot of people at Midwest Fur Fest. MFF 2024 is your first fur con. Haven't been to one to MFF. Well, welcome. Yeah, that's such a fun show to go to. The Rosemont, it's December. The people who are fursuiting, they get to go outside in the cold, which is very refreshing, I'm sure, after being in suit for all day. So, yeah. Ah, Kiramisu, love your look. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, I decided to get a little pretty today for Foxy Friday. So, and it's, I forget what the other one is. It's Valentine's Day, and it's also Singles Day, too, for people that don't have Valentine's. So, it's all good. Definitely pretty. Oh, thank you. Blush. All right, one more of these middle pieces, and then all these will be done. And then I need to put holes in the base part of the collars and then assemble them into finished collars, which that involves like adding the spikes and screws and stuff. What was that?
International Book Giving Day.
International Book Giving Day? Is that today as well? Ah, neat. Tattoos are so awesome. Thanks, Kay. Yeah, I've been collecting tattoos for
Singles Awareness Day.
26 years now of tattoos. A long time of tattoos. Don't blush, you'll make me blush too. Aw. Yeah, Timothy, come say hi to you guys at Indiana Comic Con. Yeah, please do. We have some of our new products will be making their way over to that show, and we're really excited to share them with everybody. We've been developing a lot of Pride related items for when it becomes June, but it's always a good time for Pride too. So we have these things are going to be coming available on our website well before then. So any of our Pride items with like the flag colors are going to be available in the paw mitts as well as ears. In fact, I have some of these I can show you too. So some of our paw mitts we're now offering in some of the flags. We've never done this before in a full flag. Well, they have the squeakers in them just like our other ones do. All sorts of fun colors as well. So I'm excited to have those. Like I said, these are just teasers at the moment. They're not been photographied, but they will be soon and coming to our website and conventions near you. So different options for the different paws coming out. So. And ears and leg warmers also coming out. So by the time we get to like summer festival season, we will be primed with all of those. Yeah, it's been incredibly fun to have a lot of time to do R&D early this year, because this is the one time a year really before shows get hot and heavy that we have time to actually go through in some development cycles and make some new products. So it's been fun. As I last year, we were so busy with shows, we did something like 73, 74 shows, and it just that was all of our whole year, really, just running from show to show. So this year we're trying to not do quite so many and really kind of vet the shows you want to do a little bit more too. Let's see, possum. Yeah, no, we got fun possum tails. Club gets first dibs. Yeah, if you are in our Pawstar, Club Pawstar, then you get 7 days early access to any of our products before they release to the general public, as well as exclusive content and access to like color swaps year round and stuff like that. Yeah, come take a look at the con, for sure. Yeah, I love the ears, says Cielo. Thank you. Yeah, these are Yip Tip ears. Okay, I grabbed the wrong size of rings before, so I'm gonna go grab those here quick. I need to change out my 1.25" for 1.5" size rings. Doesn't seem like a big difference, but they would change the entire form factor for the collar, so you need to make sure I get the right hardware, right? I'm glad I caught that. I went to go pull them out of the bag. I'm like, these seem a little small. These are 1.5" too. I might have had them here for something else too. Oh, that's what it was. I have my 1.5". I didn't grab my 2-inch rings, so. Oh, I did. Different pile. Got it. These are yesterday's grabs, so when I go to go shopping in our hardware. And we're making 6 of these. 6 chrome, 6 black. Yeah, typically we offer our collars in both chrome and black powder coat hardware. I am looking at concepts for doing some powder coating on our stuff, so I can do different colors, potentially do like some rainbow of colors or other fun like neons, black light colors for our hardware as well. So when I get that going, that will be a fun, exciting day for everybody. But yeah, in the meanwhile, just gonna make, I don't think I'm gonna be playing this on my speaker. Like, why does it sound so low? Or so small? There we go. That better? You guys going to do anything Five Nights at Freddy's related products? In the moment, probably not. It's been a little while since that released, so we're probably not gonna do a ton with it, but we are open to commissions right now as well. So that's something you can do. You can hit us up on our website with link in bio and request commissions. We have done, I think, one Five Nights at Freddy's commission before, and I think it was a Roxy tail or something. Yeah. Hey, Alna, welcome. Thank you for coming to our stream today. I saw you on yesterday. Yeah, you were on stream there. So welcome back. All right, I'm gonna change out my black rivets for my chrome, because now we're working on chrome pieces for collars. Yeah, no, we're been commissioned for a lot of fun stuff, including like my favorite one we ever did was a cat bus Kigurumi from My Neighbor Totoro. Please make some face masks. Yeah, we'll be making the Therian masks are coming out soon. Yeah, the Therian mask. I had one I was teasing on here a couple days ago, but we sent all of our stock for those to Katsukan. Are the ears custom? No, these are standard. These are just our Yip Tip ears, for sure. All right. Timothy, see if I could commission a Roxy tail as well. I'm thinking of making a Roxanne Wolf 3D cosplay. Yeah, the masks are super cool. Right now we have the Anubis ones. We're also working in partnership with our friends Chaos Costumes, a wolf style mask as well as a fox style mask. And then some of the other animals will be coming out soon as well. But I know that the fox and wolf, I'm really excited for the fox one myself. Like, I can totally see myself rocking that one out. Because like the way I do my cosplay at conventions is more or less just being animal wearing a human suit necessarily. So I have all my accessories and I put my contacts, fangs in, and I just go out as myself in kind of like a feral form, which it's nice. That tracks. That suits me. To each their own, no, for sure. Hey, Saturn's Paws, welcome. Timothy, do you offer different payment plans for comms? Yes. I think we do quad pay or afterpay. Whatever one of those two I think are enabled for checkouts on our website. So I don't think you need to do it all in one payment. I think we have a payment plan service available. You excited for summer? I'm excited for summer too. I think this was going to be a really good one for us. We're going to be hitting a lot of the bigger prides we didn't hit last year. as well as as soon as May starts rolling around, we have Furry Week in Atlanta and Anime Central, which is like our home anime show, as well as Dark Force Fest, which is, like I mentioned before, the Cyber Gothic Industrial Music Festival. So it's going to be a very busy year, but in a good way. Like, I'm excited for it. What kind of leatherwork do you do, Cielo? Mostly work with collars, cuffs, belts, other accessories. I've done some holsters. But aside from that, I'm looking to get into some more leather garment too. So that's something that is in my interest anyway. So yeah, like I'm still, even at this point, having done this for 22 years, I'm still learning myself new techniques, because I feel like for a lot of the time here, I've been kind of, serving the same products just because I don't have, I didn't have a lot of need for other stuff for a while. But now I'm really trying to think outside the box and make some new products as well for us. Timothy, you'll be at ASIN as well. Heck yeah. Printers local to Chicago, so I go to a ton of cons here in Chicago. Yeah, we're going to be at Pancakes and Booze at Reggie's tomorrow night. So that's going to be an event where we'll be coming out to do some vending, so you can come see us there. Aside from that, yeah, we have Anime Central coming up, and I do have connections down there that I run a bunch of like local events for vending too. So you'll probably end up coming across us quite a bit this summer as we're looking to fill up some more of our local vending opportunities as well. Okay. I'm 20 right now, so I won't be able to go, but next 20 on the next month, the 13th. Oh, you're just gonna miss it. Yeah, the Pancakes and Booze is a 21 plus event. So that's, you'll get the next one though. There's other events that we do as well that are just gonna be more of all ages as well. So just keep an eye out for them. We'll post them up on our socials if you're joining our socials. Nice studio. Thank you, Cielo. Yeah. This is our Pawstar headquarters. It is a 32,000 square foot building in Uptown Racine. So we've got a lot of room to explore. We've got all our machinery in here and everything. And we even have a space I'm going to eventually, if all goes well, turn into our club and event space that you all can come and visit. So that'd be fun. Legit question, how do you get the idea of such a hairstyle? So the shaved sides mohawk style I've been doing since 2007, and for me it's kind of gonna be like a forever style, more or less, just because I have such thick wavy hair normally. Like, I flat iron my hair, and so that allows me to at least have some cooling on the sides, and it just, I don't know, it just feels right for me. But the pigtails is something I was experimenting with a couple years ago, but then since putting up my mohawk a little bit less now, allows me to still have like a fun way to style my hair without getting too involved with it. So yeah, I'm all about it. And I do my own dye and trimming and everything too. So yeah, I know you're in line for the DIY or dye.
I was gonna say, do you do all of your own dye and mine also?
And yours.
Because I am literally making a nest spot.
I see that. Yeah, you're making a proper design nest over there, and that's fine. Yeah. No, we're doing a lot of development for Feral, the Feral by Pawstar brand lately. We did vend our first one in December of this last year in Orlando, so that's kind of where we got our jumping off point. But we're really interested in continuing to develop that brand, and we have our second and third Ren fairs are going to be booked in April here. So we're really trying to get kind of drill down into that and make a fun fantasy role-playing aspect of it, where you pick like a character race and character class, and then you can build on that and have like quests going on. There's a guild you can join, all sorts of fun stuff. Miss having long hair? Yeah, well, the good thing about hair is you just wait a little while and it grows. So if you don't have it now, just hang out. It'll be there. Room tour? I could do a quick room tour if you want to hang out. Yeah, give me a sec. Let me finish up this step. Well, I'll go there. I want to show the design nest.
It's more just freezing.
Yeah. Do you need a blanket?
I nearly grabbed one.
Yeah, I know. We got blankets in the break room. Yeah, it's just decently cool out here. We also have our heaters too. Oh, Timothy, honestly excited for Indiana Comic-Con. Honestly, it's the same weekend as your birthday weekend. Oh, that's super fun. Yeah, for me, my birthday weekend always falls on Gen Con, which for me is like the best 4 days of gaming since I nerd out about all the tabletop role-playing stuff. So I'm all over that. So I get that. And then it's like, obviously the same shows running the same weekends. And so it's probably always your birthday on Indie Comic Con, right? I wanna have curly hair. Yeah, I do too. And so I flat iron all mine. If I didn't, like just fresh out of the shower after washing my hair, I will let it dry and like immediately flat iron it because I don't like, you know, having wavy hair personally. Where would that be? Oh, Gen Con. Gen Con is in Indianapolis in the first weekend of August every year. So that is, I think, Turnstile. I want to say it's like 130,000 people. It's huge, over 4 days, and it's so big they take over both the convention center and the Colts Stadium where they run all the TCG out of there. It's really like a sight to see. If you've never been to Gen Con, would definitely recommend it to check it out. Are you a Leo? Yes, yes I am. Called it, yeah. That's funny. Yeah, I'm like square in the middle of Leo, being, my birthday is actually July 31st. Definitely try going. Yeah, no, it's super good, even just to check it out. Finding lodging can be difficult because there's so many people, like hotels get sold out pretty quickly. So either you've got a friend or if you don't mind commuting into the city, it's not too bad. But definitely worthwhile to see. That is like on the gaming side. And then on the other side too, if you'd like more of the consoles and coin op, you want to check out MagFest in National Harbor, Maryland, because that show is to Gen Con what, you know, on the both music, which is like, you know, DJs and like hallway music battles and coin op games that are all free to play and consoles, and it was open 24 hours a day. That's out in National Harbor, Maryland in January, just finished, but that's Mag Prime. They also have Mag West. They have a few different MagFest shows. I've only been to Mag Prime though, their flagship show. A January Leo? Interesting. I don't, what is that thing? Oh, Luciana. Hello, Luciana. My name is Kitsu Noir. I am one of the founders of Pawstar, so welcome to our stream today. I am making some collars. This is one of the collars I make, but the collar I'm making right now is this collar, which is our waterfall spike cage collar. So that's our current project we're working on today. And we're all hanging out, having a good time, and nerding out about the things that we do, you know, conventions and the furry fandom and cosplay. So yeah, it's a fun place for everybody just to hang out. Yeah, spiky collars. I love the spiky collars. Most of mine are in some way, shape, or form. I do make collars that don't have spikes on them, but for me personally, that's just the style that I like. I kind of found out too, like since I started, I did get my neck tattoo done. I don't wear collars as much now, except for this style here with the Hell of a Hound collar. This is the one I wear all the time. And I even make these now where they have leather lining on the inside too. So they're a lot more comfortable too to wear, as well as I'm starting to offer leather lining in a lot of my other collars as well. Oh no, birthday November 28th. November 28th. What does that make you? Does that make you a Scorpio? No, that's September. Sagittarius? I'm trying to think what the sign is for September 28th, where that is. You're probably in like the cusp of whatever. Were you at CFZ? I feel like I reckon CFZ. Please let me know what show that is. It doesn't ring a bell to me. Libra? Libra. Gotcha. Yeah, it's like some signs I kind of got the idea of. Some signs I just can't really remember. Confuzzled. No, I've not been to Confuzzled yet. That's one of the ones I've had my eye on. We've not gotten to yet. We're at those moments looking to try to book some of the shows up in thoughts on Crystal Castles. Crystal Castles music is good, but at the same time I feel like I know there's a lot of controversy there regarding the creators for that too, and its fallout from that. So like I like the music, but aside from that, you know, sometimes I try not to dig into the politics and just like the music for the music, you know. Kitty6, I saw you at Dragon Con. Nice, thank you. Yeah, Dragon Con's definitely one of my favorite shows too. Been doing that for many, many years now, and it's definitely one of my favorites. That one's down in Atlanta, Georgia over Labor Day weekend. And it's a really fun show. 4 floors of vendors, or 3 floors and like an artist floor or something. And it's in the America's Mart buildings. It's a huge show. That was one of the ones where like fantasy and sci-fi cross paths. Yeah. Send love from North NSW Australia. Heck yeah. No, I'd love to come down to Australia for a convention at some point. I know y'all do have a furry show down there, so if there was a show we were going to hit, 2025 may not be the year for us for it, but I would like to try for 2026 if we can. Mostly we just do domestic shows here in the United States, but we're trying to hit more international shows coming as well. All right. Get these rivets set down. I've got, this is one more of these, and then all my centerpieces will be done, and I'll give you a view of that. Just kind of doing some work and talk type of deal. Oh, am I one extra or one short? Oh, maybe I'm one short. Or got mixed in here somewhere. That's okay. I can make one later. Yeah, but I really enjoy being able to create and do a lot of crafting and DIY. It's always been kind of like a calling for me, and I always knew that I wanted to, make something, but I never really knew what. And then when Vixus and I got to the point to, wanting to go on the path of entrepreneurship and starting a business, it was because Vixus wanted to have a kitty cat hat ears, and we were at Gen Con. Speaking of Gen Con, and this is back when it was in Milwaukee, and she couldn't find such a hat, and so she made one. And it was really cute. It was based off of the character from Tokyo Mew Mew. The character name is a Chigo, so it's like a black and pink kitty cat. And so we made the hat. It was really cute, and we sold it on eBay. And we did well enough. So okay, let's try to make some more of these hats. Made some more, sold them, and like okay, well, maybe we know we like conventions and trade shows. Let's try booking some of those. And so in 2005, we went and vended Midwest Fur Fest. And that was our first show. And in 2006, we did 12 shows. In 2007, we did like 32 shows. So it really went up and up and up for us. So the experience of building the company and the brand has been a long and fun ride, honestly. 22 years of just incremental improvement until here we are in this building, making the things, talking to each other, and hanging out on this live. So yeah, it's been a fun journey from there to here. And of course, meeting a lot of fun people along the way. That's definitely one of the best parts of doing Pawstar stuff, is the ability to meet and connect with people that I would not have otherwise. Okay, so I'm going to show you all. This is my pile of the centerpieces. These are going to be the central accent of the collar. So I'm going to start punching holes in the collars and then fixing the center points. And these ones have spikes on the side that kind of hold all the vertical pieces together. So that's what we're going to work on after that. Okay. But I'm talking a lot. I need some coffee. Yum. Yeah, I do a grind every morning from one of my favorite roasteries here in Kenosha. That is Eastview Coffee. They make really, really good coffee. None of it's flavored coffees. There's really good quality beans, and I would definitely recommend them to anybody who is, serious about making some good coffee in the morning. Doesn't just want to do some, pre-ground stuff or whatever. Okay, cool. So all I gotta do for this part of the collar is going to be adding in some of the rivet back portions, and then we're gonna fix the middle parts, and I'll probably just do a few of those that way, and then we'll work on the other vertical pieces. Okay. Yeah, I wanted to go a little bit extra with my look today, but we were running a little bit long with our meetings, and that's okay too. But So I just kind of did something a little bit simpler with my makeup, and I didn't put my contacts in today. Yeah, like people are like, what's up with my FYP? I'm like, I mean, maybe your algorithm knows you better than you think you do. Maybe you really do like this stuff. But, you know, I try not to troll people or anything. You know, I'm always the one who's, you know, positive and upbeat and just bringing good vibes with me where I go. So that's how I roll with things. So let's see, I got these 2 plus size black. Let me just run the plus size ones first. That way I don't go into automatic mode and just keep making too many of the same color. Because I done that, like I'm sitting there like, talking and I get distracted with chatting and all of a sudden I made well beyond the number I needed to at a certain color. So that's all good though. Like any of the stuff that I do, I can undo and fix. Just part of the process of making and crafting. Sometimes it doesn't come out right first try, but you can always work at it, try again. You will make progress eventually. So yeah, it's all good. They comment in such vids, the algorithm doesn't really make it better for them. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it's like, you interacted with this, you must like it, right? So they're really just shooting themselves in the foot with that one, I think. Yeah, that is a very good observation with that one. Pixie. Going around wishing everyone a happy Valentine's Day. Yeah, nice. Absolutely. That's a good thing to do. Especially, well, that one, and then there's, I forget what the other side of that one is too, for the people who are either aromantic or they're just single. And I forget what it is. It's like, it's the same thing. Singles Awareness Day, yes, is also today too. So the other flip side of the coin for people who necessarily, like, you know, some people kind of get depressed around holidays because maybe they don't have their own personal connections or whatever. And, you know, it's very important to be able to consider those people as well. Because, you know, depending on people's life situations going on or, you know, who or however they are, you know, always good to be able to support people in whatever life situation they're in. Whether it's, you know, through circumstance or their own decisions. So, Dinky. Yeah, hello. Yes, Dinky. I decided to spend my Valentine's Day in a park. Yeah, that's nice. As long as the weather's nice anyway. If it was like too cold, then maybe not so much. Let's see. Nochia Gamer. Hi, welcome to our stream. We're making some collars today. Yeah, some of the fun things that we're doing are, these are like color swap versions of them, just so you can kind of see what we're working on if you're just joining us. It was May. Oh, meh weather? Yeah, it is that way sometimes. At least you got outside. I mean, that's points for that. I mean, I used to run quite a... I said it. You missed it. I didn't say it. So you can choose your colors of these for the horizontals or the verticals, and then the hardware colors. So those are options on our website too. All right. Oh, Racing Man, I'm great. I'm working on some collars that I was working on the last stream, making some of our cage collars for upcoming Dark Force Fest. As actually, well, this and then Anime Milwaukee is coming up first. That has. All right. Settle, no. I'm just working on what I do. I give you one. You got one. So working to make your first fursuit. These foxes live near me and they have amazing fur. Nice. Yeah, the look of them are really, really nice. This is one of my favorite designs I made. Is probably close to a decade ago now. And of course, after I make these, I did have some people copy my designs, and then they ended up on Amazon. I tried to like stop them from doing that, and you know, I think every time you do the creative process, and people just kind of want to hop on that rather than doing their own creativity. Like, I get it. Being original is not always the easiest things to do. And they say that imitation is a good form of flattery, but I'd rather they flatter somebody else than me, to be honest with you. I was like, I've got 99 problems, that ain't one. Yeah, no, it happens. It's all good. But yeah, that's why for us, we try to do, always think outside the box and just stay nimble. Because if people do want to copy, especially people who are just importing from overseas, at least we have the advantage of staying nimble, and that way we just continue to make new products and come up with new ideas. They will eventually copy us, but by that time, hopefully we're on to, C, D, and E while they're still trying to copy B, right? So that's kind of how we operate with things. And because our stuff doesn't have to come over on a slow container ship, all of our products are going to look and have a lot better quality too, because you're not just sitting there compressed inside of a big box. Whenever we make stuff, we want to do it with respect and the idea that we're going to be making products that someone's going to be wearing probably for, a lifetime of service for them, So I always try to make sure it's my effort to make, quality products, and I really don't like the idea about fast fashion. I think it's, generates a lot of waste, and it, kind of like helps reinforce like a consumer culture mindset where it's just like, okay, we'll just buy it. It just breaks. Just don't even bother repairing it. Just throw it out. Throw it in a landfill. I hate that. I'm really about sustainability as much as possible, which is extremely hard to do in the garment industry. So, yeah, for us and what we do, we're one of 3% of domestic garment manufacturers here in the States. So 97% of all the other products that are bought and sold here are produced outside of the United States. Whether it's going to be, China or Mexico or Vietnam or Honduras or wherever. So we're definitely in a minority there, and still trying to, manufacture things here. It's extremely hard and challenging, so. Oh, Acid, thank you for the compliment. Yeah, I've been collecting for a very long time. Oh, Pluto, I love your hair. Thank you. I got the pigtails today, so that's really fun. And I'm making for, is a family of 4. I'm making waterfall cage collars, so that's a style that I developed a while ago, so I'm making some of these as well. Oh, Racing Man, you're at Disney? Heck yeah, that's a fun time. I didn't make it there my last time. When we were at Orlando for the premiere of Feral at the Orlando Ren Fair, I saw Disney, we were right there. We saw like the fireworks every night, but we just didn't make it out, unfortunately. Hi, I'm Artemis. Your live is on my FYP. Your craft and style is so awesome. Thank you, Artemis. I appreciate the compliment. Nacha Gamer. Not good at art, so I'll probably stick to a more natural look. Hey, that's okay. Even if you want to stick to a more natural look, or if you want help like making a cosplay, like we're always helping people like style themselves and come up with, helping them realize their true selves and be able to express themselves. So, if you ever need help or want advice, you're always welcome to hang out, connect with us. Heck, join our Discord, We have a good community Discord, super positive, upbeat people. So, always happy to share the experience there, too. Timothy will be at Disney in a few months. Heck yeah. I think that's everybody, right? Oh, Fua Fluff, I love your outfit. Thank you. Yeah, I did the Luna stuff today, doing some pink and purple looks. I'm like kind of hybrid today. So I've got my yip tip ears, and I've got a possum tail on with some like battle armor pieces, all the things I'm doing. Yeah, join the Discord. One day Disney. Yeah, we'll get to Disney, Kuro. We'll get there. Timothy, last time I was at Disney World was 2009 when I was 5 years old. Yeah, it's definitely an experience too. Like they've got all the parks there. I've been to, I think most of them. Let's see, Magic Kingdom, Animal Planet, whatever the Animal Kingdom, Epcot. There's another one, and of course Universal, which is not Disney, but yeah, there's a few different options when you're down there. And I mean, it's like a big tourist area, so there's always like attractions. I was so shocked when we were down there to see what the price of the tickets had gone up to for Disney. Like, I've not, granted, been there in like a decade, so when I was, I called to see how much tickets were, I was like, whoa, that's a bit of a sticker shock. Let's see, Fua, stressful weekend, got to prepare for FurCon next week. If it's next week, are you doing Fur Squared? Because that's where I'm going to be at, Fua. Cherokee, how much? Depends on what you're referring to for our products. Our things start at about $20-25 and go up to $75 or $125 for like our Hell of a Hound collar. Depends on really what you're looking for, but for whatever it is in any regard, it's very affordably priced for a product that has a lifetime warranty. It's made with quality too. So I like to tell people that the ears are about the price of a lunch and tails are about a dinner. So for like, if you just one meal and you have products that's going to last you that's for like a decade, or more, then you're probably getting a good deal out of it. Let's see, Kirby dating cosplay, best fluffy stuff ever. Thank you. Ooh, fool, I was at Nordic FuzzCon. I'm jelly. I want to be at Nordic FuzzCon. That was one of the ones that I was looking at. That's in Malmo, Sweden. Yeah, I want to be at Nordic FuzzCon too. Boop, we don't get political in that way here. Bye. Okay. Universal be as well at the same time. Gonna be checking out Dark Universe. Nice. And nice tattoo, says Thunder. Thank you. And Midnight, hi again. Saw you yesterday. Yeah, I was on live yesterday doing what we do, making stuff. And yeah, so I'm always trying to switch up my outfits, make a fun look for everybody. I'm going to be here a few days a week. Might as well switch it up so everybody can have something fun to see too, right? Put on a little bit of a show. How much are Disneyland? Disneyland tickets, I want to say it was like 160, 170 bucks for one adult for the day. I was like, I was like sticker shock. I was like, what? It was high. It was a high price. And I was like, if I was going to be there for a full day, sure. Like, I was like, fine, just whatever. We'll just pay the day and go. But like, we were already halfway through the day at that point. So I'm not going to pay 160 bucks to be there for like 3 hours in very, very busy park. I'm like, I'm good. Yeah. So I know there's ways to get them a little bit cheaper, but it was a price I don't remember exactly what the price was. I kind of like probably just wrote it on my brain, but it was higher than I was expecting it to be for sure. I know it's always pricey, but that time in particular, much higher than. Isaac Mendoza. What is this? This is cosplay apparel and accessories. We're manufacturing ears, paws, tails. Today I'm making collars. Example of what I'm making, this is one of the color swap versions of this. I'm doing leatherworking right now, particularly. That's affordable for Florida. Yeah, no, like cost of living has gone up quite a bit for sure. Let's see. Curvy Darling cosplay. Yep, I'm on many other tails and ears is a charity cosplayer who deals with many kids. Yeah. Yeah, Fua Fluff. Hope that your show and vending go really well for your Nordic FuzzCon. I'm excited. If you end up seeing or connecting with us later, I'd be curious to see your impression of the show. Kimsey. Yeah, hi Kimsey. Welcome to the stream. We're making some collars today. Kind of in the middle, like I do some chitty chat and then hanging out with people here, answering some questions, and then going back to heck. All right, the one goes up and it gets an avalanche. Stay. Okay, good. So these ones are all good. And then let's put some hardware in these ones now. Need a bunch of buckles. And I'm gonna do the thing where I actually count out my buckles, so I'm gonna go into automatic mode and just make them all the same color. And then I realize, oh, I just did the wrong color. Buy Topaz Video AI. I'm not sure what this is. Is that like an AI editing program? I'm kind of curious to know what that's about. I know they use CapCut sometimes. How many have we got here? Look at my numbers to make sure I grab the right amount of buckles. Stolas, is that Luna on your shirt? Yes, this is one of the earlier releases that they had. This is probably from about at least 2 years ago. It came on Shark Robot, and then they were like, oh, cool, look at the new offerings. And they sent me the email. I'm like, oh, heck, all right, yeah, you got me. I'll buy it. Usually they send the emails, and I take my obligatory look, and I'm glad that there's nothing that's there for me, because otherwise I'm sunk, take my money. Lady Quinn, hi, welcome, welcome. What fabric are your hoodies? Generally, for all the Pawstar hoodies, they're made out of synthetic fleece. And for any of our Dark Star Fusion hoodies, we often use a poly cotton blend. Oh, there we go. Yeah, y'all can go to Disney. I'll go to Disney with you too. Let's see, Curvy Darling. As a matter of fact, my profile pic is my OC Rascal that sports the Pawstar Raccoons fluff. Nice. Yeah, we have a lot of new raccoons things coming out too, so I'm excited to see how that goes. Lady Quinn, love your ears. Purple is my favorite. It's my favorite too. Yeah, I'm gonna be redying my fur here soon. I'm probably doing like some purple accents, but I might do a teal forelock this next time. We'll see how it goes. And yeah, so we have a Discord, and we're gonna have either Vixis or Kuro pop the link in the chat for us. Yeah, come join us on our Discord. We're all hanging out. Luna should look great in 16K resolution. Yeah, I used to do a Luna cosplay for probably about a year and a half. Ironically, the collar that I had made for myself was different than this one, and by the time I finally had my spikes available, I was already kind of out of doing the cosplay. Do you have it on the website? Yeah, the collar is on the website as well. Oh, thank you, Fua. Thank you for joining. As we have it in both the black and chrome, black on black, and there's a color swap version so you can pick the leather color. I have a gray one, like this is what I'm wearing. This is not a standard color for this, but I made it on stream and I was like, well, okay, so I made one for our HR caracal person and then made one for myself because I had to, because I'm black and gray is like kind of, you know, up my alley for color themes. And then also, yeah, I made one for everybody else. Oh, yeah, the Luna collar is on our website. We don't do, we do some printwear and stuff, but obviously this shirt is, you know, hell of a boss. Smirch. Oh, curvy, some raccoon paws. So the thing is, the way we do our paw, any of our paws, they're not really at the moment species specific. They're kind of like a generic paw pad, which really works out well. But we do have different colors for those, and I would probably recommend either our solid gray monster fur or our gray wolf fur, which is like a multi-tone with different guard hairs. Yeah, definitely join the Discord. It's really fun. Yeah, we're hanging out there, and yeah, just doing our best thing. Nerding out about the things we all like, right? Yeah, I got a few more of these to make, and then I'll be able to put all my center point accents on these. Yeah, I find leatherworking very satisfying and calming to me, but I mean, I'm such a DIY critter. It's like any opportunity I have to make things and experience that, and of course to share about it as well. Yeah, no, I'm a fan of Hell of a Boss. I didn't get into Has-Been Hotel as much as I wanted to. Before I go too much further with these, I actually want to put the holes in them. I didn't realize I didn't finish the ends of these, so I will probably run these out manually. I just worried about the counterbalance of the buckles on there. Talking to myself, construction techniques, but I got to run these through my clicker too, so I might even hand punch these ones because I don't want them to just drag and then have the hole spacing wrong. How much for a 9-tails tail do you think? So, we've been asked to commission for a 9-tails before. I made a prototype, but it was a very big build. I want to say I originally quoted a 9-tails at 450, but I don't know. I need to find out a better way to engineer it because the one that I made for myself, it worked, but it was very heavy, as they were all wired tails on top of it because I wanted to be able to have multi-tails out to the side. So originally it was 450. Do I design fursuits? Not currently. We are working on eventually making, maybe offering some of that stuff for people. But in this moment, we're just doing partials, which is going to be paws, ears, tails, arm sleeves, leg warmers, paw, fluffy foot paw covers. But we don't do body, we don't do legs, we don't do fursuit heads at the moment. So mostly it's partials. But we are coming out with Therian masks in cooperation with our friends Chaos Costumes, so you'll be seeing those very soon. I had ones that I was teasing on the last couple streams, but of course they took my demo unit. They had 3 of them. They were the Anubis masks, and those all went to KatsuCon this weekend. So I unfortunately don't have any to show you here, but when they come back, if they are unsold, then we will be sharing those with y'all. And of course, when we have on the website, then I'll have some more stock here I can share. But in the moment, I don't have any to share, but that's on board. All that Therian stuff, and those like half masks. Let's see, I think I missed some stuff here. maybe a twin tail, and you work on your Tails Prowler cosplay. Yeah, no, a twin tail's not bad, just like literally two tails. I've done a bunch of stuff for Tails the Fox. Timothy says, if I can buy two fox tails, the Tails the Fox colors, see if I do a Tails cosplay. Heck yeah. Yeah, masks are very popular among the youngins. My niece are looking for them more and more. No, I've seen so many of them, like the young kiddo Therians, and often it's going to be either like the kitty or fox style mask, or very commonly like the dino, like the raptor masks. And seeing like the amount of creativity that these kiddos have, like always very inspiring to me. Like, cause they buy the base mask form and just deco it out themselves and put all of their own embellishments on it. I'm like, wow, look at you go. It's just super inspiring to me to see the next gen getting into DIY and cosplay and crafting and creating, because that's like really important to do. You know, it's a good way to express your creativity. It's a good way to learn, and you know, heck, you might even make a business out of it someday. Clover the Therian, hey, welcome. Welcome to our stream. Curvy, darling. Next year I plan to reach out and do a yellow fox set for the new Ember the Fox helper to Smokey. Oh, nice. Yeah, I forgot that they had made an Ember the Fox sidekick for Smokey the Bear. It's really cute. Glad we finally get some updates for that kind of stuff. The things that are in the the zeitgeist, or the like old school Americana, right? We're such a young country, whereas other countries have, you know, centuries of history. We have a little bit of history, but most of our stuff is very contemporary, relatively speaking, you know. All right, so we got all these. I'm gonna run these through my clicker next. Clover, I DIY'd my Therian mask, including ears. It took you 3 days to make. Yeah, and that's a process. It is kind of fun too, just to see the final thing come together though, I bet. Like for me, whenever I'm doing crafting and creating and I see that my final process, it's always really fun to be able to see it come together and like, wow, like heck, I made that, and then be proud of what you did. Or even if you're not really necessarily proud of what you did, like you kind of, you know, hard to satisfy with it, at least you learned something, right? Curvy darling, I love their embracing the furry mascots and appealing to the next gen with old school vibes. Very cool. Yeah, no, I like that too. And to me, that is a very positive way to go about seeing what people are interested in, instead of just, like I said, fitting people into a box that is not their shape, and just saying, okay, you know, you have to be this way, or anything out of this is just deviant and therefore just needs to be shunned and make you a pariah out of it, you know? The DIY cosplayers truly trust the process, because oof, it be rough. Yeah, no, it totally is. For sure. Like, the amount of time like that I'll make like prototypes or try something new, my success rate is not anywhere near 100, 50. Sometimes success rate on stuff is 30% or less. Like, you just got to make a few different attempts at something to get a product that you feel satisfied with. And that's kind of the process, right? For sure. Cosplay for everybody, that's your slogan. Heck yeah, no, and same thing for us too. Like, we're size inclusive as part of our mission statement. So, my thought is like all bodies are beautiful, and cosplay is for everybody and should be. So, I never really was a fan of people who are gatekeepy or say, oh, you don't have the body type to cosplay X. Like, that's not right. It's like, you can really you should be able to do what you want as far as that. So. Clover, make all my tails, and the one I use the most is long, and my friend asked me to make her for a Therian. Yes, nice. And especially like if your friends start commissioning you, that's a good way to, start broadening your own horizons for cosplay and making, because then, it gives you a whole new perspective, and maybe you weren't thinking about, like, how do you tackle the problem of making X accessory or, outfit for a character. Just joined y'all's Discord. Oh, thank you. Welcome. Glad to see our little community growing. Yuki, I'm making a mask in my art class and I'm turning it into my furry photo. Heck yeah. No, that's super cool. It's like whenever you get opportunities, especially if you're able to like dovetail it into school projects, then you feel like you're getting like multitask, right? You're getting school credit and you're doing something you really love on top of it, right? Oh, Solo, love your hair. Thank you. And Trisha, I like Therian. Heck yeah. Well, you came to the right place. Pawstar is a very welcoming and safe place community for Kimono Mimi, cosplay, furry, Therians. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, we're just super positive, happy to be here and to, help everybody find their best selves. What is a Therian? Without going into the details about it, I heard it yesterday from my assistant. A fun way to say it is if you are a part of the furry fandom. People with furry fandom, aside from some people don't wear fursuits, but furries generally are people wearing animal suits, and Therians are people who are animals wearing human suits. If that makes any sense. Yeah, I heard that you're saying. Well, it's. It kind of it's a little bit more abstract rather than actually into details. It's kind of a fun way to look at it, is conceptually. Versus people who are do Kimono Mimi, which is just going to be literally cosplay in ears and tails too. It doesn't, but thanks. That's okay. No, and for me, generally feeling like I am okay. So same thing for me in my concept, because I'm Therian too. So wearing human suit, don't feel that I'm a human inside here. Feel like I am Fox Critter. No, Therians, sorry, that Kimono Mimi, people wearing ears, tails. Clover the Therian, inspiring to me after I came out as a Therian to my friend. She told me she is one too. Nice. So it reminds me, can someone in school me on terms? I don't know. Yeah, well, Therian, but you have no mask and tail. That's okay. Just pieces. Kimono Mimi, Kemono Mimi. Yeah, it's literally Japanese for animal ear. Which, of course, a lot of it started in, anime and manga and stuff from ever ago. In fact, we do a panel at conventions where it's the history of anthropomorphic animals in anime. All right, those are all the pieces I needed to put holes in for now. Solo, love the tattoos. Thank you. Yeah, I've been collecting for a long time. Doing a head to toe look. I've been with the same artist for the last probably 12 years now. Karma Spice. What's that machine used for? The machine is a rotary clicker, and that used to put holes in the end of the straps. Kirby Darling. So that's my tag then. Too claustrophobic for a full fursuit. Yeah, I don't know if I would do a full fursuit. I would probably, when my friend Blair from Chaos Costumes showed me her prototypes for the wolf mask, I tried it out. I'm like, oh, I can definitely get with this. This is right up my alley. So I would, go to a convention and do the wolf, or for me, a fox mask for sure. Oh, so you rock your ears and tails. Yeah, ears and tails. That's kind of what I do when I go to conventions too. Yoan, you look so cool. I love the pigtails. Thank you. Where'd you get the collar? We make the collar. This is our Hell of a Hound collar you can purchase on our website, link in bio. And we have a customizable version too, so you can pick the leather color as well as the hardware color, so you can customize for your fit. Okay, hello Nevi, welcome. And Kuro, I just go furries and wants full suits. Therians have masks and do prancing. Kimono Mimi are casual version of furry or just casual cosplayer. Yeah. Nevi, yeah, I remember you from my earlier streams. Yeah, the name was definitely familiar. I knew when I saw you pop up and comment that, yeah, I remember you from at least, I don't know if we were on yesterday, but I remember you from some of my earlier streams. Definitely a familiar name. Yeah, Clover the Therian asks, do you have tips on how to DIY some stuff? So yes, maybe a good idea if you have your base materials. If you already have something you're working with, like starting from scratch is harder. Recommend doing some sketches. Like even if you're not, I'm really bad at art personally, like traditional art. So my sketches are very stick figure-esque, if anything else. So I tend to just work with real rough designs. But as long as you get your ideas down on paper, that will help reduce at least the amount of time you're going to spend trying to fuss with stuff. So, one, start with sketching and getting your concepts out of what you want to do. Two, try sourcing out any of your materials for the project to make sure you have everything around you that you'll need. So that way, like, you don't have to like start and stop. Obviously, that really slows down projects. So try to get all the materials together in one place before you can start on your project. And three, don't get discouraged by failure. Be encouraged by failure, because when you see what you don't like about it, then at least you have a starting off point to make adjustments for next time. What's the blue and purple thing on your table? I think there's two things here you might be looking at. One is going to be this collar, which is, it's a purple and lime. Blue and purple is going to be this, which is one of the redos of our lunar collection that we're going to be re-releasing, showing our embroidery that we have available now. We're going to be doing for some of these. So these are going to be coming out soon. Not necessarily just crescent moons, just like proof of concept, right? But that embroidery on fur, that's the idea there. Yeah, Kuro, I'm not too well versed in the emotional side of them. Everyone is different. Yeah, and everybody is different. And people, I know, they go in between the different genres and interests too. Like I bridge between all three of those things, both Therian, furry, and kimono Mimi, wearing the ears, tails. So, for sure.
You mentioned the history aspects a little bit, and like the idea of having the history of a place.
Yeah.
And how a lot of places have like a lot more long-standing.
Mm.
There were archaeologists in ancient Egypt. Their dynasties ran so long that they were excavating and doing archaeology for prior parts of their own things.
Mm.
There was archaeology in ancient Egypt.
Yeah.
There's new archaeology.
Oh, I know.
In Egypt.
Yeah, like in history and deep time, and like there's so many things that are probably lost from, you know, civilizations that just there's no way of even keeping records of that stuff. So, yeah, I always imagine like what we've lost in, you know, all the centuries, millennia, you know, since, you know, we started actually keeping records. So I'm sure that we probably had several renaissances, several dark ages, and everything in between too. So, yeah. So Kirby Darling at Kurowan, that makes sense. When people ask if I'm a furry when I use my cosplays, but I'm not. But I didn't know the proper term for what I do. Yeah, and so there's like a lot of overlap between these things. And for us, I know we bridge the gap between a lot of these as well. So, you know, whether we're doing just cosplay, which we serve the anime community for that often, you know, furries go to anime conventions. Or we go to furry conventions and there's Therians and anime kids at furry conventions. So there's lots of overlap too. Oh, thank you, Solo. Appreciate that. Thank you for the compliment. Clover the Therian, do you make ace, tails, or ears? Yes. Let's see. I might have some here. That's my non-binary. Where's my ace ones? I just made some prototype. Well, I didn't make them, but our team here made them. Where's my ace paws? I just had some. There we go. Here's an example of some of the new ace paw mitts we have, and I think I have the ears version of these too. Let me take a look over here. There we go. Stuff is stacking up here a little bit. And some ace flavored ears here. So these, and we're also coming out with leg warmers as well. Solo, yeah, good night. Thank you for stopping by and seeing our stream. Oh, Kirby Darling, we met you guys at Pensacon many years ago. Yeah, I would love to get into Pensacon proper. Every time we've been there, it's either been as a guest with our friends Haha Anime or Crimson Chain Leatherworks. So, you know, we've done both those as well as some of the Ren fairs and other shows with them as our hosts. Oh, yeah, love your Luna shirt, says Isa. Thank you. Yeah, I figured I'd bust this one out today. If it's a good day, it's Foxy Friday, so I'd share a little bit. Kuro, I love wearing my ears and tail all the time, so I just tell people I'm a casual cosplayer. I'm still figuring out where in the furry world you're comfy. And that's the thing, too. It's like, it's not really a static thing. It's really about the process of discovery and discovering more about yourself, too, in the midst of that. Because, we are dynamic beings, and if the person you are now is very different than the person you are 7 years ago, it's going to be equally as different than the person you are 7 years hence. Trust me, Pentagon has a lot of bad blood going on. I'd love to see you guys at ACC. Yeah, for sure. In fact, we're even talking with and trying to see about returning once again to Anthrocon. So that would be something that we're working on. Gender fluid, yes. I want to say, all right, refresh my brain. I know of the base flags, but please don't throw too much hate my way if this is wrong. Is this the gender fluid one? Is this the gender fluid one with the yellow? I know. I know it's gender fluid. It's one of these two. I get them confused sometimes, so please don't roast me in chat if I'm getting this wrong. Of which of these two? So mad you missed the celestial tail. We're gonna bringing it back. To deliver other countries like Indonesia? Yes, we do ship.
You've got the non-binary and the aromantic flags.
Arrow, yeah, I remember this now.
Neutral is pink, white, purple, black, blue.
We did a bunch of things. It's like we're doing more. These ones, yes.
Those ones.
Yes, these ones.
Because you have the whole very femme, very masculine.
Yeah. Oh, right.
Nothing.
Okay, got it. Yeah, we do. Like I said, I gotta refresh myself on all my make a bunch of the flag things. I know at least half a dozen easy. Some of them I just get confused on sometimes. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we do have buy stuff. Let me see if I've got any over here that I can show you. There we go. These are the buy ones. Yeah, these are the buy ones. Blue, black, purple, white, pink. Yeah, thank you. And it's I know some of them, but of course in my brain, my fish brain, some of these things just don't, get stuck in there. But I'm working on it. And I am always trying my best. Kirby Darling, and anything they don't have, if you wait for commissions to open, they have a special order. Yeah, and commissions are actually open up right now, Kirby Darling. Thank you for putting that in chat. Because, yeah, we do, aside from color swaps, which we offer different parts of the year where you can actually just pick the different colors within a certain range, custom commissions are literally you just tell us what you want, and then we figure out how to make that happen. Or, sometimes they're just out of the scope of things we're really available to do. We've had people ask us for all sorts of very high-level cosplays that are just beyond the scope of what we do. In those cases, we just politely say it's not something we are able to do at this time, but we do our best to serve those things as well. There's a whole goggle bin over here. If you had to grab.
You're gonna get a box back on.
Yeah, Kuro says if you go to search site and search Pride, it'll pull up what's available. Currently, there's more to come. Yeah, all the things I'm teasing here, all the ear styles and paws, these are new. They've only been on chat for a couple days. So, Liliana, you look so sick. Thank you. Yeah, I decided it would be Foxy Friday today, so I'm get a little fancy for everybody today. And Astro, hi, welcome Astro, welcome back to the stream. I have about half an hour. You got here a little bit later, but we are going to be here till about 7 o'clock Central, and then I'm going to call for the weekend. We do have a show going on tomorrow, and also we're at KatsuCon right now in National Harbor, Maryland. So, yep, a lot of fun stuff going on. Kirby Darling, dragon ears or axolotl ears? Dragon ears has been something we've been asked about before. I think we've done a commission for them, but in the meantime, you would be a commission item. We've not had a lot of asks for that yet. Yuki, also happy Valentine's Day. Thank you. Need to change my name? I don't think at this point we're going to change our name. It's been 22 years of this, of username. I think And rather than change the name, people just need to slow down and just read the name. Yeah, like people say, all sorts of things like, Pawn Stars or whatever, but that's the same thing all the time. So I don't know. Yeah, Luna and hell of a boss. Yep, for sure. Yeah, this is one of the shirts I like wearing quite a bit. Let me tell you, I feel I busted out for stream, or like I wear it to furry cons or some anime cons. So I don't wear it out. I don't wear it too often. I got my catalog of things in my closet I'll wear to a certain degree, and then I'm like, all right, well, I'll use this sparingly or in certain situations. Or I'll do the thing where I like it so much I'll just buy the backup right away. Yeah. No, I think some people just like to troll us or whatever. Or I'll be on the phone with people and they clearly can see what it is. And I have them say like, oh, are you blah, blah, blah. Because I tell them my email. I'm like, okay, here's my email. And because it's, of course, it's an @Pawstar, But that's all right. That's fine. Yeah, it's fine. Your week's been crazy? Oh, hopefully it's crazy in a good way and not crazy in a busy, not fun way. My week's been pretty crazy too, but it's mostly been R&D, getting everything coordinated for shows, doing a lot of communication regarding upcoming shows, planning, logistics. So yeah, I get it. We're all super busy, so. All right, I'm probably just gonna, you won't see this on this part. I mean, I'll just do this so we can at least see some of what I'm doing, stepping the rivets down. Okay, cool. Clover the Therian, I love your ears. Thank you. Preach. Curvy Darling, so how does one get you guys to come to a local con? It depends on what local con you're suggesting, what our current schedule looks like, and how far away it is. There's a lot of shows we would like to get to, but it really depends on, if we're available and everything works out for it. But yeah, let us know. Definitely drop it in chat. And to say, I'm always interested to hear about new shows, and I've been surprised a few times with shows that I'm like, okay, cool, I'll check it out, and it actually works out for us. Busy, and it's a good way. Good, I'm glad to hear, Andy. Very cool. Oh, bye. Bye, Astro. Thank you for joining. September, Ancient City Con in St. Augustine, Florida. Yeah, Florida's a little bit harder for us to get to, even though we've been going more to Florida lately than we have in a long time. We were even trying to get into MegaCon, but it's just not always easy. It's like 20 hours for us to get down to Orlando. So for what would be a local or small show, it's just hard to do. Oh, Yuki, it's hard being a gender fluid is people mispronouncing your pronouns. Yeah, that's a struggle, and it's always going to be. Like for me, my pronouns are they, she. People still say he to me all the time. And at this point, just pick your battles for that stuff, If someone you're going to be dealing with quite a bit, probably correct them about it. But if it's someone you're just going to meet one time, I know I should be saying it a lot more and just kind of setting people right on it. But at the same time, it's like a pick your battles type of thing for me in this moment too. Oh, Kirby Darling, everyone's always asking where I get my tails from when I get there. Oh, nice, thank you. Yeah, it's fine. There are probably some that are in worse condition. So if you're going to completely deconstruct them, actually rip them apart, get one that's not is not in great condition. Yeah.
I'll go Russell.
Hey, welcome to the stream today. Clover the Therian, random question: is anyone here LGBTQIA? Because I'm bi and ace. Yeah, I'm poly and pan. Well, let's see, is it Clover? And yeah, so I'm definitely on the Q side too. There you go. Yeah, never straight, only gaily forward. I just ignore it completely if I don't know once and I never see them. Yeah, pretty much. I'm kind of the same kind of way you was. If it's someone I'm going to be interacting with at least more than once, I feel like there's any potential of having any social interaction there, I will correct them about it, and hopefully they kind of get the hint. If it's someone I'm going to see like once and they must generally call me a he, I'm like, all right, you're reading the book by the cover, like whatever. I'm not going to get fussed over it. I'm just not going to, you know, it's not going to do me any good. Just like ear tick back, but you know, whatever. And they can show them my exterior. Oh, Alien Kitty, I love your clover I love your ears and Hello Boss shirt. Yeah, thank you. So the ears are our purple Yip Tip ears, and of course this Luna shirt. I am a big fan. Like I said, did a Luna cosplay for about 1.5 years, and then I of course made the collars too. Used to go by they, them, but now I go by she, they, or he, them. Very cool. You know, and that's good. And it's also important to make sure that you represent, you know, and stick up for yourself for that. You know, it's important too, because people are not going to necessarily do that for you. You know, some people might, but most people are not going to. So you also need to be a little vocal about it as well. So, you know, self-advocate, right? You're just thinking? What are you thinking, Andy? Oh, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, Kurt. Went to Joann's, had to get some materials and patterns on sale. Yeah, I'm still not quite sure what's up with Joann, if they're going to be sticking around or they're going out of business or what, because I've got kind of mixed signals on what's happening with that. Curvy Darling, I always tell people my proper pronouns, feminine, she, her, but I primarily answer to mom. Yeah, I feel like I'm mom sometimes too. I'm definitely the mom here at Pawstar, for sure. So I guess because we got Vixus, we got 2 moms. Yeah, the way I like to self-describe is the meat suit you see here. This is a boy meat suit, but there's a girl in here, so it's like a cat software on dog hardware. That's kind of what you got. Kitsune through and through. No one guesses my pronouns. No one guesses them. Andy the Neko, I could help myself when I wanted to. Oh, could help yourself when you wanted to share that t-shirt. Yeah, they almost got me recently. They sent an email. There was a Luna button up, and it was all like gray monochrome, and it had different like Luna faces all over it, and different like snarls and whatnot. And I was really close. I had it in my cart, but I on purpose didn't check out. I let myself mull it over to the next day, and I didn't end up buying it. Foxy all the way, you know. And then let's see. Clover the theory, not trying to disrespect people, but how do I know if I'm a they, them? Well, no, sure. And like, honestly, the best way, and no one's ever going to get offended by this, is if you ask. If you ask someone's pronouns, I mean, if people are like, blah, 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 only 2 genders, then they're probably going to get offended if you ask them that. In fact, that might be kind of funny. I mean, unless you're going to like take you down. But aside from that, anyone who you would suspect that may be a little bit genderqueer or, you know, non-conforming to standard genders, then you're not going to get offended if you ask. Pronouns are undead thing. Well, you're an otherkin too, so you're just your own critter, and that's beautiful. I love that. You know, like I said, everybody gets to, you know, write their own story in life. So, you know, to me, it's encouraging to be able to have and support the ability to do that in your narrative. Oh, thank you, Storm Hunter. Appreciate that. Yeah, for me, I've always wanted to be able to walk my own path in it, and to also encourage other people to be able to express themselves, you know, in a way, because the world does not at large support that. Like I said, they just want to be able to push people into boxes that are not the same size and shape for everybody. It's the same size for maybe that one person too, right? Oh, heck, thank you. Look at that. Give me a big old star galaxy. Preach. Where you get your ears, they're so cute. Well, congratulations, we make them. These are our Yip Tip Fox ears, and they're available in a few different colors, as well as we do custom ones too. So they're fun, like the little pop of color on the ends is super fun. And Alec, I missed you popping in. Hi, welcome. And Saturn, I've realized now mutuals, and that is cool. Heck yeah. No, I've been trying to make more connections here on TikTok too, as well. Kirby Darling, race, they called him white. Said, no, I'm human, because he knew his race is in D&D. Yep. Yeah, exactly that. We're all human race. How much are they? These run 25 USD. Where'd you get the collar? I made the collar. This is our Hell of a Hound. I made this one on stream. I think it hit here. I heard it hit the can. So whatever it did, it must have like magic bulleted over here.
Because I heard that and I heard it.
Oh, is the other half go somewhere else? That's funny.
I heard that and then I heard it clunk on the floor somewhere. Don't walk barefoot. That's not
I've never walked barefoot in here. That sounds like danger. I think we have rules in the company handbook about that. Yeah, so I made the collar on stream a couple days ago. This is our Hell of a Hound collar that I make. And there's a custom color option as well as black and chrome options for these.
It hit the heater.
It hit the heater? Oh my word. That happens. Let's see. Check doctors now. Back in the app, so you can update it. Oh, yeah. I did see that actually TikTok sent me a notice saying that the app was available again. So I guess if you can download again, it might be sticking around. But you know, the world is capricious right now. It's like a very choppy sea. So we're trying to all kind of weather the best we can. But in the meantime, I'm still here and still going to be streaming on here for a while. Trash, think your hair is pretty cool. Thank you. And Stormhunter, going to check out your website, BRB. Heck yeah, we'll be here for at least 20 more minutes. And JV Wolf, wow, you're so cool. Thank you. Preach. Clover Therian, I'm broke, but I like to watch you guys because I feel like somehow I'm helping. Is that stupid? No, not at all. I like it when people are able to comment and engage, and we can talk and have discourse and share a space for a little bit. So I appreciate all that. I don't think it's stupid at all. I actually really appreciate it a lot. I don't know why it messed up so badly, and so you can somehow understand it. I don't know. Like text-to-speech, well, it's very handy. Like I don't really use it as much. I don't know. I something about it just doesn't really ring well with me. But I try to figure out. I get the gist. Kirby darling, I'm not afraid of the storm, for I am still learning to sail my ship. I love that. That is good. That's afraid of the storm, for I am still learning to sail my ship. I love that. That is good. That is feels. That is our formative experience in our human bodies. Kylo, I love being your mutual. Thanks, Breesh. And Oliver, you look fire. Oh my lord. Oh my word. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna blush. Made me blush on Valentine's Day here. All right, so I have one more of these to put the buckles on, and then I'm gonna be on to putting the holes in there for the verticals. Yeah. So yeah, this has been a really fun live. Like I really appreciate everybody engaging, having thoughtful discussion and dialogue, and being really kind to each other in chat. So that's been very nice. Thank you. Yeah, it's like we only here for a little bit of time, but I try to come on here fairly often. So at least that way, if I don't end up catching somebody like one day or time, then maybe we'll be able to catch up on the next stream too. By the way, if you can, you rate my DIY Therian that I made on your profile. Do me a favor, post this chat, post the stream, hit me up and send me a DM, so that way I remember to go check your profile. Definitely take a look and see what you got. Unfortunately, it's the 25th anniversary since Aurora died. I don't know. You had to give me some more deets on that. Yeah, or post on Discord. Yeah, if any of you are here, would be interested in joining our Discord. We do have a Pawstar community Discord where we hang out and share, nerd out about the same things we all love. So y'all are welcome there. We're gonna post up our link for that here. I think Kuro or Vixis will post that. Okay, make sure to see which ones. I had some of these I stepped down, and some of these that I did not step down. I thought, did I miss any of these? No, actually I got them. I got them all. Okay, cool. Well, now I can lay these out and start putting some of the markings in them. As we get on to like 10 minutes out, I'll probably just finish up some of them, at least one so you can see one. Yuki, join Discord. Yeah, Yuki's in there now. The Discord name. It is the Pawstar Discord. I don't know if we have enough boosts to get an actual custom link for it yet, but eventually it will be getting Pawstar.
2 more boosts.
2 more boosts? Okay, yeah, we're close. I think we need like 14 or something like that. We're getting there. yeah, just a couple more, and then we can actually have an easier invite link, which would be great for us. But we're growing. We're like at 700 some odd peeps in there. Just keep one of those like incremental things. Like, you know, it takes a while to get some process and the steam built up on it, but we're getting there. We're going to be promoting it pretty heavily too this year. Because I mean, the Discord's still pretty new. Not even a year old. It's very, very new for us. So I'm really happy that we've gotten as much traction on it now as we have, even in a short amount of time we've had to run it. So, you know, we're just going to keep working at it. And like they say, many grains of sand build up to make a mountain. So that is what we're working on. Okay. This one's waving a little bit. There we go. My character Aurora, that was a real person that was in your life? Oh, I see. Oh, sorry to hear that was, especially if it's happening on Valentine's Day. It's got to be, you know, probably a mixed feelings every time that comes up, for sure. Andy the Neko, question, did you know the TV show Total Drama Island? Never heard of it. Yeah, I didn't watch those, or a lot of the, it sounds like a reality TV, is that right? No? Yeah, never.
Reality TV show, like summer camp, all these different caricatures.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I never watched it. Clover Therian, how did you find out you were a Therian, if you don't mind me asking? So, interestingly enough, I had not even really heard that term until probably a year and a half ago, and always just like was the way I was, you know, like looking back through like my adolescence and formative years, and the kind of things that I would do, like, you know, I did a lot of like the Therian walk things, or walking around on my balls of my feet, or wooing and making noises and stuff, things like that. And didn't really think much of it, just knew I was like different. I always felt like I was animal and human body, but never really had words to describe that. And then I found out about the furry fandom in my late middle school, early high school. We're talking like the year 2000, you know, 1999, 2000. And so joined in the fun with all that. But then I only recently found out about Therians as a different, adjacent, like cotangent, you know, community aside from furries. And I was like, huh. Looking and finding out more about that, I was like, huh, I've probably always been this way and never really just had words to describe it. So that was my entry point into it. It's just having words to describe what I already was for a long time. So that was an interesting one. Oh, Crow of Thieving. Welcome, Crow. Oh, didn't die on Valentine's Day. Character is basically everyone who passed away in your life. I got you. Got it. I got you now. You do leatherworking, yes. Have you ever made a Plague Doctor mask? I have not made a Plague Doctor mask, Crow. I would be interested to. I mean, they're fairly simple construction. I've seen them, and I really like the look of all the Plague Doctors and all of the different Plague Doctor-esque cosplay things, but I've never actually made one. I would be open to making one, though. What do you do? I am currently making collars. Let me show you. The collar I'm making, they're black and chrome versions of this one, and we also make a color swap version on our website. So these are completed ones, and I'm just working on all the parts and pieces here while we're all hanging out and chat and talking, hanging out. Have you ever done quads? I am really interested in doing that. I like the walk portion of that. I need to do some more stretching, honestly, in order to be a little bit more limber. I'm really tall, but I'm not as super flexible as I'd like to be. So, yeah, but I think that's super cool. They look good quality and well done. Thank you. I take really good pride in what I do, and all of our products do have a lifetime warranty. So I got to make sure that I build things with quality, because if we were going to support them, you know, then they ought to be. These are wide wrist cuffs. I never really came up with a name for these yet, but yeah, I make these as well. These ones in particular are leather lined, although I also make them in fleece lining, and I just add on some of the same accents I do on some of my other collars onto them. You're probably not as tall as you, not gonna lie. I'm 5'11" without boots and hair, so. Crow of Thieving. I really want to make your own Plague Doctor cosplay because you like the aesthetic. No, the aesthetic is super cool. I always, whenever I see those cosplays at shows, I'm always like, okay, cool. You know, I was like, trade eyes with them. Working on your jumps? Nice. Yeah, I want to do some practice too. I'm actually working on trying to do handstands right now. Oh, Cole, no more Etsy shop. Yeah, we got off of Etsy with just over time. Although we got our start early on in those marketplaces, became a marketplace that was not really well suited for us. There's a lot of knockoffs and a lot of China sellers, and Etsy themselves started flagging us as resellers of products and stuff, and so it just became, it just wasn't healthy for us to be on there anymore. And the amount of sales we were getting on there was dropping pretty significantly, and then just competition from people who are just selling cheap, you know, knockoffs and flooding the market with garbage products and whatnot. It's like, it's not really a place that we wanted to be anymore, so we don't want to support that. So now, if you want to shop online, the only place you can purchase our products is on Pawstar.com. Let's see.
I'll do the rest of my goofiness at home so you don't have to fill out a report about it.
Oh, yeah, you're fine. Did you hurt yourself?
No, what I'm doing is taking
Oh.
so I can reverse engineer it.
Oh,
so I
yeah.
can make out of leather, except for in clipping the rivets. And I have all these tiny, super sharp rivet ends that I need to use potentially a nail to hammer out.
Yep.
I'm gonna not do that here.
Let's do that. Yeah.
You don't want to have to fill out paperwork, and you don't want me
Yeah.
to
6'5" without boots, and your hair is flat 90% of the time. Whoa, you are very tall. Bulaya, welcome. Yeah, that's very tall. Now I got three uncles. They're 6'2", 6'4", and 6'6", respectively. So I have tall people in my extended family. But yeah, I'm only 5'11". But I do wear like the boots, and I put my hair up in a mohawk sometimes, so that helps a little bit too. Andy the Neko. I met Christian Potenza from Total Drama Island. He was Chris McLean. I don't know that. Oh, Kendra, I absolutely love your hair. It's so beautiful. Thank you. Appreciate that. And your tattoos. Thank you. Yeah, I've been collecting for a long time. I do my own hair, my own dye and cuts and color and bleaching and stuff. Yeah, Wuz is a compact critter, but a very good one. Cole, 4'11" without boots. Oh, Cole is an even tinier critter, but that's okay. Good critters also come in small packages too, so there's nothing wrong with that. Whatever height you are, you know, it's the perfect height for you.
I can go the other end of it, and I think I win. I used to go to school with a guy who was 7'2".
7'2"?
7'2".
My word, have fun finding shoes.
I think size 16, 17.
Whew, yeah, you gotta go customs for that. 100%, yeah. And it's like, yeah, the world, for the people who are like on the baseline, like right on those edges, on the margin of those, like clothing is a struggle. Yeah, for sure. And like, well, if it was for us too, we would definitely, you know, as we're size inclusive, you know, try to find and fit stuff to people. See you, Bex.
I can't be the light go for today.
No, you're fine. I'm going to cut this in about 8 minutes. You do a professional job? No, I don't do this. I would say that like being a stylist and cosmetology would be like the path not taken for me. Generally, I'm just a hack. You know, I just do my own thing, and I'm just creative. And then I'm also too poor to go to the stylist half the time, so I just do my own work. You control the cat void. Nice. Cole, I am a gremlin. Nice. Gray, I'm a young fur in the fandom, and I got your first fursuit. Nice. What species and what color palette? Gray, I'd be curious to know. You're following you. That's awesome. How much was it? Interest in fursuiting. Nice. See, look at this. Everyone being cool, sharing a space, and being nice to each other in chat. I love that. That's super fun. Yuki, short for being your age, 16 and 4'10". Yeah, that is on the shorter side. I guess probably of the bell curve of people for, you know, purple ears. Yeah, thank you, Anna. Preach. Mom got it of an app called. I'm on the edge of my seat now. Yeah, I think my phone gave up the ghost playing music, but at least it did at the end of my stream instead of like partway through, so it's all good. Let's see, my name is also what I do. I thieve off people online by yoinking their dark thoughts and trinkets. Nice. I like that. Like a crow do, right? Yeah, crow friends. I like crow friends. I would like to someday in my life, like, befriend a crow and then see if I can trade them peanuts for shinies. I would totally do that. Like, yes, we can totally be friends. All right, so a number of people in chat. How many of you would also like to have a crow friend one day? Because I think that'd be pretty cool. For real, yeah. 6'4" without boots on. Yeah, some tall critters in chat today. Yeah, you? Yeah. Why is everyone so tall? Oh, my word. I think that people are probably getting taller over time, though. I mean, I think, like, generationally, that people are. Do you hand sew ears or use a sewing machine? All our ears right now are sewn with a sewing machine. There's some parts and pieces that are just required to be sewn by hand, but for the most part, because we have so many things we have to make, we try to make as much as we can via machine. If you ever want to do quads, be prepared for sore legs the next few days, says Clover. Yeah, that and like same thing with handstands, because it uses a different sets of muscle groups than you're really used to. And so, yeah, that's something to definitely work into, over a period of time, I'd imagine. Crow thieving. I got the nickname Crow Father by my friends because I kept adopting people. That's way back. Nice. Cole, gonna go back to bed because I'm dizzy. Oh, hopefully you feel better, Cole. Hopefully catch you on another stream later on. I'll be streaming next week, so hopefully catch you then. Boot size of 13. Yeah, that tracks. I'm 10.5s for mine, and I'm 5'11", so I guess I'd probably be about average for my shoe size to height ratio. Got to go to bed too. Good night. Oh, thank you for joining. And then, yeah, join our Discord if y'all do. We all hang out there as well. Hi. How's it going, girl? All right. And one of these. And then y'all seen the completed one, so I'm probably just going to continue working on this. I got 4 minutes to go. In fact, we'll probably say our goodbyes here in a sec because I'm ready to rip out of here. It's been a day. Let me get these caps on here. Doop doop, 3, 4, and 5 and 6. Okay. So yeah, I want to thank y'all for joining us on our stream today. As usual, I do this a few times a week. Try to been doing it more as we continue doing this. So and yeah, thank you all for joining and sharing your space with me today. Hopefully we get an opportunity to connect again soon, either on Discord. Also, feel free to join Club Pawstar if you get a chance to. For the price of a cup of coffee, you can help support us as a small business and creator and get extra 5 or 10% off your order, both in booth as well as on pawstar.com. And then we get 7 days early access to new products, as well as get exclusive content just for you. So until then, hopefully have you all have a good weekend and go out and make the world you want it to be. See y'all.